everyone, my name is Olivia. I go to the school at the University of Vermont. I'm studying social work and emergency medical services. I'm from New York City, but today I'm in San Jose, Costa Rica. So join me on my day today. I usually like to start my day drinking coffee, looking out at my neighbors, and whatever excitement is. I don't start class until 1 o'clock. Some people start their classes at 9 for their 3-hour Spanish class in the morning. That only lasts for a month, so I had mine my first month here. I have another class next month, but everyone's schedules are different and the classes usually run for 2 hours long. If you have any questions throughout the day, I'm happy to help. I can speak on having learning disabilities and studying abroad, the LGBTQ experience, but any questions, please let me know. I am living with a host family here. Everyone in Costa Rica here has to live with a host family. I have Tico parents, so the Tico is what we call a native Costa Rican, and so I have 2 parents, we have a dog, and I also have 2 roommates that are from the United States here with me. I lucked out. I love my Tico family. They're very chill. They make amazing food. We all have our own rooms. That's our rule. And I also want to answer another question on if they're LGBTQ safe. I have learned that a lot of the Tico parents take lessons on how to be welcoming, and I have not had an issue with feeling comfortable in my house. And if you have an opportunity to stay with the host family, do it. You practice your language there, you get to live with a family, and it's just a really welcoming experience. I'm currently where people take classes and students volunteer to compost, but back to the classes I take. I'm taking currently only 3 classes. In my first month in January, I was taking 4, but I'm taking a health psychology class, a 9 dimensions of healthy living class, which is just about getting more comfortable with yourself. It's a super interesting class. And I'm taking an LGBTQ and diversity in Latin America class, and I'm enjoying a lot of my classes so far. There's no tests at 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦. There's a lot of presentations though, but so far the teachers are super nice and they're taught in English. This is a question I'm asked a lot. No, you do not need to speak Spanish to come to Costa Rica. I came here with a very basic knowledge. I was put in basic 2 Spanish. There's some people here that didn't know any Spanish when they got here, and they're doing great. There's levels starting from basic 1 to advanced 2. And then if you're really good, you can go into immersive classes with the other Ticos at the school. But you do not need to learn Spanish, but trust me, your Spanish will get a lot better here, and immersing yourself in the language, you will learn a lot. I am shocked by how much I have learned. So no, don't be afraid to come here if you don't speak Spanish. Yes, I've been to a lot of places. I believe I've been to 15 different places outside of San Jose. AIFS took us on 4 trips, and there's 5 optional trips, and also my school has taken us on a trip to Panama, which was really fun and interesting. So there's a lot of traveling you can do by yourself and with the program. I'm also planning for my spring break to go to Colombia, which I'm super excited for. But yes, during your time here in Costa Rica, it's easy to get around. You take buses and they're pretty cheap, usually around like $5, and that can take you like 6 hours away, but you're able to travel very easily. And Costa Rica's gorgeous, so it's great to move around and see Costa Rica. So we're in this office, and it's a place for students to lounge and do homework. It's also very close to the school. We have utensils and plates and dishes for students to come do their lunch. We have recycling. There's a whole kitchen here that we have, and students like to keep their food in the fridges and come here to make their food. Very social place, and we're very lucky to have it. We love it. I come here to make my lunch every day and do my homework and hang out with friends. I didn't know anybody when I came abroad to Costa Rica. I found a few Instagrams when we had our beginning virtual introduction to the program, but I didn't know anybody beforehand, and I was slightly worried about making friends. But you make friends with the people in your host family and your classmates, and everyone's really welcoming and everyone's in the same boat. I kind of describe it as going into freshman year of college again, which was super exciting. I've made a lot of great lifelong friends. I think the most challenging thing for me was the language barrier, except it wasn't as difficult as I was expecting. I think also the locations where things are, like their addresses, are really funny and confusing. Like, for example, the AIFS office, it has a really long address. Then it's like something specific, like across the street from the mango stand. It's weird things like that. But the thing that surprised me the most was how easy it was to make friends and learn about my surroundings. I've learned a lot about San Jose since I've been here. You can choose to live with a friend. Both of you have to request it, but AIFS does offer you to do that. But usually most people don't know people when they come here. So most people just have a random roommate. When I first started going abroad, I was really worried about where I was gonna go and if a place was welcoming for the LGBTQ community. But I've learned quickly that Costa Rica is one of the most supportive and welcoming location in Central America, and I have a lot of friends here that identify as gay and myself, and I haven't had issues with my host family, the people around me, and generally I feel safe in my environment. I think that also people are more open and willing to learn here, and for example, my school and the AIFS office has gender-neutral bathrooms, and generally I'm impressed and I'm happy that I feel so safe here. I'm here with Carla, our resident director. Carla, say hi.
Hi.
I'm wondering, what do you like to do with AIFS? Why do you like to work here with us?
I have to say that first of all, what I love of the education field is that I do believe that education works toward world peace and tolerance and diversity and celebrating it. So I think that is the most important. And I do love working on this personal mission with AIFS, because we do bring the world together, and it's just a place with my same values on international education, and we care so much for students. So I'm very happy to be here with my students and working also for AIFS.
They really do care for their students. They bend backwards for us, and we love our residence directors. There's 2 more of them, and they're awesome. So I used Go Abroad to find AIFS, but there's not someone specifically who will help you choose the right program. You do get an advisor through AIFS and you can ask them questions, but usually that's more for them to help plan and help you choose your classes and connect you with who you need to be connected to. But I did have help moving from Spain AIFS to Costa Rica AIFS. Social work is an interesting major to find study abroad programs for. I had a difficult time with it. I was going more with, I would work on my minor, which was Spanish. It's not anymore. So I was like, okay, let's just go to Spain. But I didn't love the classes so much because they didn't do much for my social work major. But when I found an AIFS in Costa Rica, a lot of classes transferred over from my social work major, and this was the program that I found with the most opportunities for social work. So that's why I chose Costa Rica and through AIFS, and I have really loved it, and the classes are fun and they're entertaining and I've enjoyed it. I'm about to have dinner, but thank you all so much for joining me during my day. If you have any questions, I will tag my Instagram again. Studying abroad is an amazing experience and everyone should do it, and AIFS is a great program to choose. So thank you all. Have a good night.